Cypher, hope you don't mind my checking in. You weren't expecting any other
Hunter.
calls.
Why don't you give me your location now and save me the trouble of running a trace?
I wouldn't bother. A trace will take you to a nice old lady on Dantooine. Your visit to Mega Security Ward 23 left it in bad shape. Now do I come into your house and break your things? But you find
You would if you knew where it was.
Frying your keeper's synapses? That's kind of cosmic justice.
I saw you meeting with some sort of council. Who were they?
Old friends of mine. You'd like them, but they're shy. Cypher, it's been fun. Playing tag, brainwashing you. Remember your keyword? But you keep coming, and we'll destroy you.
Oh, this fucking guy.
No friends.
That was pretty
allies, good. No empire left to fight for. Are you ready for that?
You're not just playing. You're really worried about me.
Who else can I whisper sweet things to? Do you know what it's like to have no identity? No one in the galaxy who can control you? It's terrifying and wonderful. If you live to see Imperial intelligence die, that's me giving you a taste of freedom.
Don't salute me, you dipshit. Man, I hate this guy. Alright, to Voss. If Hunter thinks he can sway me with some thoughts of freedom, after, like, fully controlling my mind with subliminal keywords, he's got another thing coming.
This is Watcher 3 to Cypher 9. Things are a little chaotic without Keeper, so I need a minute to pull our files on Voss. In the meantime, I did want someone more familiar, but...
Apologies for the wait. Playing catch-up with our friends in the diplomatic service, but we think we can brief you.
You said it's chaotic there. Tell me the truth.
The military and the Sith aren't happy with our output, and I can't blame them. Master Hillis, can you?
Of course. We never served on Voss personally. It's a newly discovered world, home to a simple humanoid civilization. One species, one government, one city. Voss Ka.
Primitive. They didn't even have spaceflight when we made first contact.
Wow.
But they have art and laws and culture. More importantly, they have citizens who can use the Force. Not Jedi or Sith, but something different.
You're going too fast. Tell me more about the Voss species.
Their whole culture is based on solidarity, loyalty and obedience to family, and to the edicts of the mystics.
Those are the Force sensitives, healers and fortune tellers.
We want the Voss and the mystics to ally with the Empire. The Republic is petitioning them too, yet they remain stubbornly neutral.
Of course, half the galaxy has spies there. Who wouldn't? Keeper's files clearly indicate conspirator involvement, but no names or details. All I've got are instructions for a meet.
Keeper wasn't one to follow hunches.
I agree. She saw something in these files I don't. I'm sorry. There's a tea house in Voskar proper. You're supposed to wait for a contact. He'll identify himself with the phrase, anew as the spring. I don't know who he is, or whether Keeper told him about the Star Cabal, but he'll know more than I do.
Assuming he's in one piece.
Assuming that, Watcher 3 out.
We'll await your instructions.
Back to Voss, land of eternal autumn. I brought Dr. Loken with me down to the planet, and I decided to wear a disguise. Just basically be out of uniform. We don't want our presence here officially as Imperial intelligence to, gain any attention, so... Voss is a very pretty world. It's just like fall colors everywhere you look. I dig it.
Outsider, enter, please. Yanato, remove incense for comfort and pour the simple teas.
Wonder what the incense smells like. If they have to remove it for comfort.
We're honored.
Don't burden the woman, Phaeton.
She looked unburdened.
I am Baston. This is my tea house. Forgive my son. May we start anew as the spring?
You're very kind. Is there somewhere we can talk?
Host the others. This woman is a friend of a good friend. I will share her time.
I spotted 3 friends from my espionage days near the embassy. I'm going to trade some favors.
Don't worry. The family won't bother us, and no one else suspects. Living with these creatures for 5 years earns some credibility.
That's either quite a disguise, or you're Voss yourself.
Our employers surgically altered me to look like the real Bass Tom.
Whoa!
The only way to infiltrate a closed society.
Damn.
I got to know my family, raise children, kiss my wife. I don't care how exotic they look, their breath always smells like Minok dung. It's some spice in the blasted food.
Aside from their breath, is there anything else you've noted?
I know their tics and their customs. More about their tea than I thought possible. Problem is, they're stagnant. A tea house owner is a tea house owner for life. The real politics are above my station.
Which means you're not super useful in your capacity here.
So, if I want to get involved in the real politics?
They say the three run the government, and it's true. But a word from the mystics can change everything. My orders were to find you a lead on Albathius, a human who showed up a few years ago. Voss called him the Shining Man.
The Shining
Where
Man?
he came from is a mystery. But it only took him 5 weeks to go from outsider to practically Voss. Went through a dozen rites to earn their respect. Knew their culture inside and out. Knew their politics. Textbook infiltration. Impossibly perfect.
God damn it, it better not be Hunter. It's Hunter, isn't
Let me
it?
guess. No background, no known associates. Makes records disappear.
You couldn't find a vid of him arriving on the planet, and you saw what security is like. Anyway, just when it seems the Voss can't love him anymore, he dies in his sleep.
Oh.
Buried with honors.
Okay, so
Mourned
not Hunter.
Like one of them. No one's touched the case much since, so if you want to learn what the Shining Man was up to, you've got a nasty job. Start with the tomb.
What does died peacefully mean?
It means he went to his home in Voss Car one night and didn't wake up. Heart condition, they said. He was at the base of the mountain.
Nah, he
Holiest
was
place
murdered.
a non-Voss can be interred. Predators keep the area clear these days. If you want to go in as a pilgrim, I've left clothes and instructions at a dead drop. Give me a call once you're in.
Ferriton returns at sunset.
Our family must prepare a welcome. We will speak again.
Damn, what a hell of a commitment to be a deep cover agent, surgically altered and just live your life as a Voss. And then you become a tea shop owner, but because society is so rigid, that's it? You can't get any higher, get any more influence? Man, it sucks to be that guy. Alright. Heading off to a dead drop, where I'll be able to retrieve some pilgrim clothes and instructions on how to get to this tomb. I love that they use skyhoppers as the taxis here on Voss. It's probably one of my favorite things about the planet. Oh, so I'm going back the other way. Lower Flamewood. I love it. That name fully suggests that the trees are always these colors, you know? And it's not necessarily a season thing.
You're holding a Voss outfit, part of the pilgrim's ritual to the Shining Man's tomb. Best way to avoid drawing unwanted attention. Tradition says the pilgrim's supposed to collect ceremonial offerings from the Seeker's Path. That'll be your first stop. Then the tomb itself. Just watch out for the subhumans. The Voss call them Gormak, but all you need to know is that they're vermin with blasters.
Oof. Typical Imperial arrogance. That's extra cool because we've actually met and interacted with the Gorman on the Gormak on other characters. Sorry, I was thinking Gorman Massacre. And we know that there's much more to them than that, but of course the Imperials wouldn't care to find that out. Alright, that's got to be one of the offerings. Easy. The stones of the mountain. Got him. Ah. Come on, Loken, you magnificent Rakghoul. Take him out. Nice, Nexu. Don't freak out. What are these? Tune fruits. Oh, shit. Oh, you're very big and scary. There we go. Alright, only one more to go. That's got to be water of Voss. Look, it's a little well. Collect the water, come on. There we go. Enter the Shining Man's mausoleum. Alright, this is the Shining Man's mausoleum. And I have some robes to wear. Why can't I? Oh, I can't wear the disguise? Come on. And I don't have the champion reputation to go get myself some Voskar robes. That's disappointing. There are a lot of Nexu in here. Investigate the Shining Man's sarcophagus. If it wasn't Hunter, who was he? Was he a hidden master himself? The Shining Man?
All this for a conspirator who won the hearts of the Voss. Not many people in our line of work are remembered so fondly.
It's true.
Baston, I'm in position. Nothing in the sarcophagus but dust and a scroll.
Dust? No way the body decayed that fast on its own. Send me a high
Someone took it?
and bring the scroll back. Dust sample too. We'll see what analysis turns up.
What do you think this stuff is worth in the off-world markets?
I try not to wonder. I'm not leaving the family anytime soon. Baston out.
I wondered if you would return. Perhaps the tea?
Come share our meal. My brother Therod Tun is with us. We celebrate.
Tell us of the stars.
Thank you. Dinner sounds lovely.
Gotta
Come
keep up
meet
the ruse.
Therod Tun and my daughter.
I do not wish commando life. I welcome outsiders, not guard against them.
You would leave our world.
I would see Voss and other worlds. Your people bring change.
I wouldn't have pegged you for a military man. Every Voss must be a commando.
Mandatory
Some
service.
Shrines, the shape of time in rubble, ruins of beauty.
Father says you came to see Voss. How did you meet? He's being modest, but I got his name from a business partner. I'd been wanting to see this place for years.
We have spoken enough. Our guest grows tired.
Yeah, enough questions, damn it.
It has been our privilege.
I appreciate you putting up with that. Let's get to work. I'll send the ashes.
He's
for
so
analysis
resentful of his
if I'm
family.
Interested in the scroll. It's sort of an epitaph. Calls the Shining Man a man of prophecy, who was made whole in the wellspring of the Shrine of Healing.
Not exactly directions to his employers, but it's a start. What do you think?
The Mystics have a whole library of prophecies. The rest of the Voss revere the Mystics because their prophecies are always right.
Always
If the
right?
Mystics prophesied the Shining Man's arrival, it would explain why the Voss accepted him so easily. It's awfully convenient, though.
How do the Mystics operate exactly? They're fortune tellers, government advisors.
Influential as the Dark Council, reclusive as the Jedi Masters. About the second part, though, made whole in the wellspring of the Shrine. The Shrine of Healing is a mystic sanctuary where people go to be cured. The sick and dying, or the spiritually wounded. Only a handful of pilgrims manage to complete the trek each year. I'd guess if the Shining Man was there, it wasn't for spiritual reasons.
You make it sound like a death march.
You've seen how bad it gets outside. But the Mystics don't seem to mind the rocks and the animals and the gourmet. There's a pilgrimage camp not too far from Voss. One of the guides there can help you reach the shrine and the wellspring. My advice, if you'll take it, play by the Mystics' rules. It's not wise to defy the order of things.
Interesting. Alright, let's make for this pilgrim camp. This wellspring of healing, I'm pretty sure it's the same place that Kazalamus had to go to try and quiet his mind from all the screaming souls of the spirits that he absorbed. And if I recall, it was nestled deep inside the Nightmare Lands, so I wonder if that's where I'm going now. This Imperial operative that's been embedded on Voss is really kind of a good example of how hard these true believers really think, and he can live among these people, you know, as one of them for years and still have no respect for their culture whatsoever. He's so derisive and resentful of their customs and their ways and even their food, you know. You can take an Imperial mind and put him on a vastly spiritual world like Voss, and he doesn't change. Ideology, man, it's a powerful thing. Alright, so this is the little pilgrim retreat. From here, we enter the wellspring. Some pretty heavy fighting going on in this valley. Anti-air, ruined vehicles. The Republic and the Empire are supposed to be playing nice here since Voss has not declared for either faction, but we all know how that always turns out. Look at that silhouette just looming over the landscape. It's got to be the Houses of Healing. The Shrine of Healing. Here we go. I'm assuming that this wellspring is going to be at like the deepest point of the building, probably, since it connects to the earth itself. Can you refer to the ground as the earth when you're not on Earth? Do I have to say the Voss? It's coming out of the Voss? That just sounds weird. Oh, snap. Datacron? What? Out of nowhere? Only those worthy can receive the shrine's gift. Mereena Drask dismisses it as more Force-sensitive mumbo-jumbo. Yeah, the fact that this planet in general is so attuned to the Force really makes Mereena not want to trust the people here. I don't think she's had any positive experiences with Force users in her time.
You have faced the trials, outsider, but the wellspring is for the broken.
Another outsider came here, once. I have questions about him.
The mystics tend the wellspring. The mystics make bodies and minds whole. I disturb them for nothing less.
I may be an outsider, but I need guidance. There are terrible things in my past. I sometimes wonder who I am.
I will take you to Amin-Le.
Nice, that worked. Sometimes a glimmer of truth makes the perfect lie.
You must do this alone.
The Shining Man was made whole here, too. Maybe it's best to retrace his steps.
Let's go.
The fracture is deep. To rebuild a body, a spirit, one rebuilds history. The Vitalocron is the vessel of memory.
Vitalocron.
Each petitioner fills. In a Vitalocron, the ceremony is preserved.
These Vitalocrons remember everyone who comes here.
Yes. Breathe the mists and speak true.
Oh. If they were worried about the incense, I can only imagine what that smells like. No! Vision time.
You are the tree. Your roots, the past, the universe is soil. The tree is sick. See what nurtures the roots, and remember a homeworld of ice. A proud people never trusting. Who were you then?
I was part of the secret police. When intelligence made an offer, to protect Scylla meant protecting the Empire.
Consider now the seasons that shape the tree.
That's backstory we never got before.
Fire. You purged the darkness by kindling the blaze. Many screamed, but you did what no other could. Then a season of famine. You stood alone. Your friends and foes carved the wood of your mind. Speak of the wound. Speak of your strength.
No matter how many lies I live, I do fight for a reason. My strength is there.
Only if you truly understand. Now you are in a season of mists. All things are obscured. Your spirit burns angry, like frost. But this cannot endure forever.
Angry like frost.
You must change.
That's an interesting simile.
Changing identities is what I do best. I'll be whatever I need to be.
Then only you will know when you are truly healed.
The Honored One, Amin-Le, is spoken. The healing has been recorded. You hold a Vitalocron, the memory of your wholeness, technologically stored. It must go to our vaults.
Your mystic and I still have business.
Amin-Le must rest. She will speak of the healing to no one. Each Vitalocron is genetically locked. Only its creator may know what happened.
So I can't access the Shining Man's Vitalocron.
Honor us by placing yours within.
So much easier when they open the vault doors for you.
Right? Alright. One of these holocrons. Thanks for walking all over the evidence there, Doctor. It's very scientific of you. Oh, it's going to be this one. Yep. When in doubt, click on the glowy one.
Baston, I found a record of the Shining Man's visit to the shrine, but it's genetically locked.
Good thing you went tomb robbing. Sending the genetic workup on the Shining Man's ashes now. My contacts didn't find any identity matches, by the way. No evidence he existed before Voss.
Whatever this conspiracy is, its people aren't careless. Keep looking. Attempting to unlock the Vitalicron now. Looping you in on the audio feed.
Here we go. Who was this guy?
Interface activated. Warning. The memory is corrupted.
Of course it is.
To us from the Nightmare Lands. You knew our ways. You bore a scroll.
I remember so little. What did the scroll say?
A prophecy from the Chamber of Ashes. It had been lost to us.
Die! Go back to the Nightmare Lands. Grateful for your trust, but I must leave soon for Voskar.
Trust does not matter. The prophecy you found speaks of you. You are healed. You are the Shining Man.
Doesn't tell us why the Shining Man was sent here, but now we know how he conned the Voss.
He manufactured a prophecy somehow, and came to the shrine to earn the Mystic's approval. Then on to Voskar.
Where the regular Voss learned to love him. What worries me is where he claims to have gotten that prophetic scroll.
The Nightmare Lands?
The Nightmare Lands are forbidden to the Voss. Legend says the ruins drive people insane, and our scouts come back in parts.
Oof. Because of the Gormak?
The only place he could find materials to fake a scroll of prophecy. But there's nowhere worse on the planet.
I'm tired of Voss legends getting in the way of my work. I'm going.
And I'll dig up what I can. But we've got some prep work to do. Meet me back at the tea house. Baston out.
This is why commandos exist.
I was one, Uncle. They are imperfect.
What's happening?
Outsider, forgive us. No tea is prepared. Would you look at something?
I'm not interested. Where's your father?
This came to us. It speaks to you.
Hello, Agent. Hope you get this in time, because your friend Baston doesn't
Oh,
have
shit.
He's safe for now, but you know the drill. This stays between us. You want him back? Come to these coordinates. It's out in the Gormak lands, but that shouldn't be a problem for you.
We do not know him. The message came when Baston went into the city.
I need to go. Breathe a word to your commanders, and Baston isn't the only one who'll suffer.
That was a little intense.
Boss name. I don't think he knows who Baston really is.
That's a safe bet, Loken. Let's go see what we can find at the bounty hunter's coordinates. How on earth did a bounty hunter track me down? Is it just like dumb luck that they grabbed Baston and they don't actually know that he's an Imperial operative? I don't know. The way Mereena just spoke to his family was pretty out of character, and I think might blow her cover. But hey, on the bright side, if his cover gets blown, maybe that means he can finally leave Voss. Alright, coordinates are right here. Oh no. I don't think that's Baston, though.
The kidnapper left us a present, but not Baston.
Hello, Agent. If you're hearing this, you must have found my messenger. I said I wanted to meet you. Still do. But privacy is in both our interests. The Voss commandos deploy scanning posts out here. Decommission them, and I'll send you final instructions.
Alright. He wants to make sure no one's listening. Is that a Voss scanner over there? Must be. Time for Go-Go Gadget Stealth. That's definitely a scanner. How do I disable it? Oh, nice. Control panel.
No recordings this time. I finally get to see your face. Congratulations on disabling those scanners, sending coordinates to our meet.
I want proof that Baston is alive and unharmed.
Hold on. They have an old commando outpost. They will be waiting.
Nice. I like I totally punched him in the stomach, but we didn't see the hand. So it wasn't picked up by the holo transmitter. Alright, the bounty hunter's not even that far away. Let's go get him. Cartel? Did the cartel send the bounty hunter? That doesn't make any sense at all. What is going on here? It's an abandoned commando outpost that's been taken over by cartel gunrunners and smugglers. There's a hut down here? What?
Team Alpha down. She is tough. Yes, sir.
Wait, is that Fothra? What are you doing here, bro?
I worked to support Nemro the Hutt under that name. That makes you Nemro's rival?
Right. That's right. This is fucking crazy. I didn't think we'd ever see Fothra again.
All right. What's this truth? Your friend in the Republic. Young, SIS, winning smile.
Ow!
No! Baston! Fuck! It was all for naught. Come on, Loken, hang in there. We got this.
The boss is out. Job's over. Get off world.
Short but sweet. Man, what the fuck did you think was gonna happen, Fothra?
I don't like my identity being made public. Who knows the truth? You get to leave here, but in the future you will help me. Provide me with resources and information.
I own you now, Fothra. He like hops away.
someone really wants you dead to go digging up your past.
All the level of detail
Trying to keep you
that
from
went into this
Shining
game, and they
Man.
never came up with a walking animation for a hut.
You kept your cover until the end. You did well.
I'm not making it home. But at least I'll die an Imperial instead of a blasted alien.
Well, he died as he lived. Super racist.
I mean to finish this mission, but I need your help.
I was studying the Nightmare Lands when I was captured. The Chamber of Ashes. It's where the Shining Man supposedly found his scroll of prophecy. The only maps of the Nightmare Lands are locked in the Capitol building. Carvings, tapestries. You'll never find your way without them.
You did your duty. No one can ask for more.
My Voss family. They'll get you inside. Get you to the maps. Never thought I'd die here.
R.I.P. So much back and forth. No matter what class story you're playing, Voss is guaranteed to be tedious as hell. Every time.
Perhaps it is destined.
The mystics haven't spoken.
Not to us. We may hope.
Outsider, where is my brother?
I did everything I could, but
Let's redo this. Loken fucking didn't even show up.
Perhaps it is destined.
The mystics haven't spoken.
Not to us. We may hope.
Outsider, where is my brother?
Baston's alive, but the men who took him were criminals. I had to get him off-world.
Off-world?
He needs to stay hidden for now. And I need your help to reach the Nightmare Lands.
You must rest.
That's pretty dark, just lying to them about that.
I know the Nightmare Lands. Baston asked about the sacred carvings. I did not know it was for you. The carvings are protected heritage. Only a Voss may study them.
There must be a way. Baston thought you could show me.
Baston prized your friendship. We must honor that. Only Voss see the carvings. You must be Voss. Become one of our family.
Family or not, will anyone see me as Voss?
We would. It would last long enough. Phaeton, are you willing?
I am. A father finds a wife. Baston never did this for me. Join our family in marriage.
Wait, what?
What can I say? We've got a wedding to plan.
Have to get married?
There is joy in that.
We mourn later.
Oh my god.
Preparations. Go to the sacred flame in the city. You will be married today. You will see the carvings of Nightmare Lands. Baston's wishes fulfilled.
Every time I return to Voss, it's a little bit harder to swallow because, like, yeah, okay, we got to do all this thing before I see the carvings. I know where the Nightmare Lands are. I could go there right now, but we got to jump through all these hoops. All right, let's go get married.
Congratulations. Just be glad you don't have to move into the tea house when you're done.
I guess that is true.
Proper, we would ride bull-elephants here through incense clouds. This is proper enough.
I'm on top of a mountain, on a beautiful world with a very kind man. It's proper enough for me, too.
This scroll contains our oaths. Read, and I will begin. You who have no family, come to join the family of Nayatan, who birthed Jitan under the prophecy of 10,000 seeds. You come to bind yourself to a son of Baston. We are children. Will you become Voss with me?
I will become Voss with you. A child no longer.
Will you embrace the traditions of our people? Will you walk with the Voss to our destiny?
I will walk the 1,000-year path, so long as you are beside me. Phaeton, will you pledge your dreams? Pour your life into my cupped hands, as I will for you.
I would have no other.
Then we walk before the flame.
So long as prophecy allows, we are one. Only the word of a mystic will break our bond. May it never happen. Our family is gathered. We will celebrate first, then walk you to the carvings. No one will deny your right to see.
I was hoping to spend some time with my husband.
That is not why we joined together. Tomorrow morning,
He's like, I'm not into you,
you
girl.
will journey into darkness.
This
We will
this
find
marriage
the
is a sham.
Cipher 9 to ship. The Voss have shown me their sacred carvings, and informed me that a Sith, Merbek Gen, can provide safe passage into the Nightmare Lands. All evidence indicates our conspirator came from there. I mean to seek out the Shining Man's base of operations, and learn the conspiracy's connection to this world.
Alright. We're heading into the Nightmare Lands at long last to find this chamber of ashes and figure out exactly where this fraudulent prophecy scroll came from. Of all the things that I expected to happen on Voss, I think it's safe to say getting married was not on that list. Mereena Drask, you're a kept woman now. Not really, though. The real question is, am I going to have to go to a mystic to get divorced, or can I just kill this guy when the mission's over? As far as I'm concerned, both options are on the table. Here at the border, the Nightmare Lands look just like the rest of Voss. But once we get a little deeper, we start seeing, like, evidence of corruption. Twisted, gnarled trees, walking abominations, showing that the closer we get to the Dark Heart, the more corrupted this part of the world becomes. Dark Heart approach. Let's do this. Say what you will about the Voss, they really know how to make their tombs, like, extra creepy. This place gives me the willies. There's a ship parked back here? Is it the ship the Shining Man arrived on? What is going on? Accessing computer.
System errors detected. Hardware errors detected. Activating defense systems.
Uh-oh.
Cypher, I think we have a visitor.
A Gormak.
You come for the Shining Man. Come for his machine that fell from the stars. He kept here 3 moons, studying ancient ways, writing Voss scrolls, writing Voss prophecies in blood and ink.
You're Gormak. I thought you couldn't speak our language.
I speak as he did. Look.
This guy's intense. And there's the Shining Man.
I hold the memory of this star machine in my hand. The Shining Man corrupted it before he left. Would have burned it. I saved it.
The conspirator's security is nothing to sneer at. The Gormak are remarkable.
Seriously, that's a hell of a feat.
We bargain for his records.
Lives are at stake, and the Shining Man's data is nothing to toy with.
Stupid. The Shining Man arrives, walks in my land, steals my treasures. He makes me angry. Then I watch Shining Man shed skin and become Voss. This is a great feat. He leaves for Voss Shrine. I study his ways to learn his powers. You will take me to him, so I can learn more.
I'm sorry, but he's buried below Voss. I found his ashes.
You lie! You are strong! You
Wait, what?
die.
Oh, jeez. Negotiations were short. Fight! Start with these little probes. It's gonna be a long fight, but we got it. Come on, Loken. Oh, this is not gonna go well. Just keep going, just keep going. Oh god, I only have the one healing move and it's on a cooldown now. Shit. Sorry, Loken, it's best I had. Best I could do. Oh no. Yes, yes. We all know what's coming. This motherfucker just heal himself? Oh, for goodness sakes. Alright. What if I have you healing me? See how well that works instead. This is going to take a really long time, but I think we're actually going to pull it off this way, at least. He just heals himself. This is going to take forever. Oh my god. Can I switch him to tank? Nope, not during a fight. This is going to be a never-ending battle right here. This is never going to end. Alright, well, I guess I forgot to record the last part of that fight. Whoops. Yeah, sorry about that. I will piece together the footage that I do have, and I'll release that onto YouTube. Time to use the ship's holo terminal, and then we're done.
This is Cypher 9 to headquarters. Stand by for a full report and data upload.
Receiving data, Cypher 9. I'll send it for processing right away, but you'll have to save the report. We need you back at headquarters immediately. Orders from above.
I'll head there immediately.
Acknowledged. Watcher 3 out.
More bad news from above.
We've never seen him act like that.
I'm sure he's merely distracted. Shall we head home?
Alright, back to Drummond Cost, I guess. Yeah, unfortunately I forgot to press record when I resumed trying to defeat Xandar, or Xanar, or whatever his name was, the Gormak in the Nightmare Lands when I found the ship. I defeated him, found out that Hunter had sent him, the ship blew up, and then I was summoned by the Three, who told me nothing in particular. It was kind of a waste of a cutscene, actually. Oh well. I think the real tragedy of the Death Star destroying Alderaan is that Voss was right there. You could have done everyone a favor. Oh well, that's all we've got for today. Thank you so much for watching, everybody, and I'll catch you in the next one. As always, may the Force be with you.